Welcome to the house Roethlisberger built, Oxford, Ohio, on the campus of Miami University and home to the Redhawks. And we are looking forward to a fantastic game and a full house for this one. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on another team from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. The Bobcats will kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Redhawks offense will get the first crack at it here. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to...
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
And how about that start for the offense?
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Looking to throw, it's Gabbert. It's complete to the left. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Davis. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Redhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got his man on the outside. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Redhawks. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
7, Ohio, 0.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Pugh. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bobcats offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And these two electrifying runners can put on a show, guys.
We always talk about the importance of tackling on defense, never more so than it came like this. When you've got two studs in the backfield that can make people look silly, you better bring hats to the football.
Yeah, and you think there'll be a lot of carries today? When you got running backs like this that you can feature, you're going to see them get the football a lot, early and often.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Getting some heat. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They'll run the screen. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looking for a block. It's Perry. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Gabbert. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He'll pull it on the read. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The Red Hawks have taken it inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Miami, Ohio, 7. Ohio, 0.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Dropping back, it's Navarro. Finds his back in the middle. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Shoots it to the left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Looking for a block. It's Perry. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, how did you make that move? And he'll be brought down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Redhawks will punt it away on 4th down. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. After the misfire now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. On the return, it's Perry. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Dropping back, it's Navarro. It's on target and complete. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We've got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll try to run for it. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Redhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Here on 2nd down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Give to the back. Nice move to stay on his feet. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. And the Redhawks have their offense in high gear.
First down for the offense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Red pass, it's complete. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly. Got his man. Touchdown, Miami. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Illinois has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
They're trailing by 21 to Michigan. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates we'll see in here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They get to him as he throws. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pocket starts to collapse. Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. To the ground. He's got it again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going, but now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so